Hey, welcome back to Lamb Chop Builds. How's everyone doing today? This is going to be my model cars and coffee. You can see the coffee there, and a little bit of what I like, a mix of what I buy and a little update on stuff, I guess, because it's been a couple weeks since I posted. The last video I posted was a what I buy Wednesday, and the audio was all jacked up, so I pulled it down, and just been busy with life the last few weeks. So with that, let's get to it. Okay, so we a couple weeks ago I posted about some Mr. Surfacer. I did buy a few jars, 4 jars of black from Innovative Slots, and 2 jars of 1500 gray. So I should be good to go for primer for a while. Then I checked their website again recently because there was like 7 jars when I ordered the 4. They did have another 96 in stock. So if anyone needs any 1500 black, Innovative Slots is probably the place to go. And it gives me I've got 8 jars now total of black, so I should be okay for a while. I shouldn't be running out. And then overall, Mr. Surfacer primers, I've got 13 full jars, 8 black, a few gray, and a pink. Then the Auto Modeler magazine came this week. I went through that. It's a pretty good issue. A lot of cars in it from a bunch of different shows. If you haven't looked through yours yet, take the time. A lot to look at in there. I ain't gonna go through it because a lot of people go through these already. And I was at the model meeting Tuesday evening at the model meeting. Jack from Atomic City was there. He's talking. They now carry in the shop, and I stopped there yesterday. They're carrying Kaleido paints in the store. I didn't buy any yet. I stopped there yesterday. I didn't buy any yet, but I did pick up for $10. This it's a 1994 issue of the 55 Ford truck. It had one bedside glued on. I ripped it off. It'll still be all right. I bought it it's missing the wheels and tires. Not a big deal. Still has the glass in it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a body to mess with, learn something on. Still has the decals with it. Not that I'm gonna use those decals. But what was cool, came with some decals for a 55 Chevy. It was in the box. And then for a Dart, 75 Dart, Rebel Rouser, Smoking Joe's Rebel Rouser. So I thought that was kind of neat. I didn't know those was in there until I went and looking through them. Like, oh, I get some decals out of it. But all in all, not a bad something to mess with. The glass was in it, wheels, tires, chassis in there. Wheels, tires aren't, but that's not a big deal. Something to mess with later. That's all I've bought lately. Here's one I was started working on. It's 53 Street Machine for the Street Machine group build, kinda, because it is a Street Machine. I'll do an intro video on that because I hadn't done that yet. So working on getting it sanded, cleaned up a little bit, panel lines, clean them up. There's a couple of spots on the fenders here to get cleaned up on each one. You can see where like the pin is for it to set right. Just where it gives a little spot in the plastic. So we clean that up a little bit. This will be a pretty quick build because I don't know, because it's gonna be black primer. I'm gonna do I think luscious green paint from Tropical Glitz. We'll see. It'll be kind of cool. Working on that, just a little here and there, not a lot. What else have I been working on? I don't think I've done anything to Camaro lately. The interior tub is done. I think that's the last we was done on that. It's ready to paint, which it'll probably be this week. I know I've not given up on my van either. I pulled it out the other day. Didn't do a lot with it, but I remember that I've got the door coming along. This is going to go into primer before too long. One thing I was thinking about, and I don't know if I'm going to hop into it this way or not. Was cutting the front end off here. You can see the doghouse almost lines up where the windows are. So I could probably cut it at the cowl, trace it back. Get that where you can see. The angles are about the same. I was about trying to graft this hood and fenders to this. I had to stretch that out. You can see quite a bit. So I don't know if I want to do that. I may get another van and do that with it, because I'd like to work this one's going already. Not want to bite off more than I can chew with it. I'm trying to get this done by October, so it's well on its way right now. So I probably won't touch that way. Then for the semi I've been working on, that's inspired by Optimus Prime, is what's going to be inspired by. Got the cab ready. Not ready. It's a little bit more seam filling here. You know, I may take some primer, like Mr. Surfer 500, and just spray this seam area and see what I got going on. Because I know because there's some spots that needs work, but I think the primer might clean it up. Then I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to spray gunmetal. Tamiya, what's the color? Tamiya gunmetal is going to go down. Then clear red is going to be the cab. And I think gunmetal and clear blue for the blue parts. It's going to be like a candy inspired candy paint for it. I had that the wrong way there. So it's it'll get done eventually. Not far from getting some paint on it. Get some primer at least. Really? That's about all I have on what I've been working on lately for a first video in a little while. Like I said, work's been busy. We're behind a little. Been hard to get material. Now it's coming back in okay. We'll see. I'm looking around to see if there's anything else I've got that I haven't showed yet. I don't think there is. And with that, I know it's a brief video, but it's a fun one nonetheless. Got my coffee here, drinking it. Did I get some glue? Different? No, I ain't done anything lately, really. Then went to the Kings Island a few times too, taking time, family time. That's the most important time. If I can't work on my hobbies for a couple days, so be it. Those hobbies will be here. Nothing on the Mustang. Yeah, I hope to be back to making some more videos. Do an in depth on what I've been working on, but rather than just a quick overview. With that, happy modeling. We'll see you next time.